EA Sports. It's in the game.
And facing now is Andrew Strauss. Yep, he does play that shot really well. And of course, it brings him a lot of runs.
McGrath is going to try over the wicket. McGrath is coming around the wicket. McGrath is going to try over the wicket.
Now, that's not the right line to bowl to this guy, not at all. He'll thrash you if you bowl there.
McGrath is going to try over the wicket.
And it's Marcus Trescott. And the players and the umpires are making their way out to the middle after the break between the innings. We're ready now for the second session of play, and with me commentating is Richie Bennett. And facing now is Justin Langer.
Play it away with comfort. Should be some runs here. Fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home.
Opening up is Matthew Hayden.
Langer waiting at the striker's end. Stopped in the covers. He picked the length quickly with that one.
I do think he's got to go the tighter line at this stage of the game.
Just one run. Doesn't need to play at those. That's been given as a wide. Yeah. Steered expertly into the gap. No need for him to play at those. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. There's just one there.
Well, they couldn't get an early strike in the first innings and it cost them. Let's see what happens now.
Oh, that's close. Not out, really. That was nothing more than a hopeful shout by the fielding team.
Well, that's a hopeful shout. Not out, and a good decision too.
Let's take a look at that in. That takes him into double figures.
The opening batsman will want to make a much better start than first time round.
Hit straight to a fielder. There's just one there. Just one run. Hoggard continues. Hit straight to a fielder. Langer waiting at the striker's end. The sweeper picks up. It looked as if he was home to me. The batsman was quick between the wickets. Played into the gap. He was pushing his luck a little there. That's 2 more runs on the board. Hayden facing. Hayden moves into double figures with those runs. Four byes to be added to the total.
Oh, the poor wicket keeping, we have to say that. 4 byes is such a gift for the batting side.
Out.
Oh, that went right through him. It's as if he misjudged the pace.
Turned off his hips. Batsman will have to be more careful now, having got away with that. That's 2 more runs on the board. Just 1 run. He runs here. He's not a good judge of a run, is he? They've turned that into 2. That's good running.
Ricky Ponting's out in the middle now and is taking guard. Oh, good shot. Saw it early, got in position quickly and nailed it. Oh, there's a demoralising sight for any bowler. The ball is just sailing over the fence. That was not good enough given where we are in this match. That is too expensive to retain any control over the fence. Set fields for a shot like that. Brilliant!
Safely taken by Vaughan.
Lazy. That's the truth, and he'll regret it when he sees the replay.
Parmesan gets his 2nd wicket. This was how the wicket fell. Martin is the next man in. He's got it into the gap. I think he was easily back in the crease there. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. And the end of the over.
They'll want to see the middle order turn things around. In the first innings, they were disastrous.
Given that away. 6 runs.
Not long now before the lunch break, Richie. I don't know about you, but I'm peckish. Well, the bowler can't really complain about that. It's a poor line and been suitably punished.
Martin waiting at the striker's end.
What a super stroke. Do you know, I didn't think that was a bad ball either.
Parnasson continues.
It's just gone 12:30 and the players can smell their lunch from out there in the middle.
Hit straight to a fielder. There it goes. A hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. Ponting has now moved into the 20s. No need for him to play at those. 4 wides to Australia.
Oh no, that's 4 wides. Don't even bother chasing that. That's away into the bleachers.
Ponting waiting at the striker's end.
Exciting player. There's risk in that stroke, but it is maximum.
That's a big hit. It's 6.
Oh, and the bowler can't believe it. That's out of the ground. Maximum. He'll have enjoyed that. Perfectly timed and 4 from the moment it left the bat.
Just one run.
The great thing is they're not under pressure with time, so they don't need to take any risks. They should really get themselves in before they start to play extravagant strokes.
Hit straight to a fielder. Ponting, waiting at the striker's end.
Now, that's not the right line to bowl to this guy, not at all. He'll thrash you if you bowl there.
That's cleared the boundary, 6 runs.
Never mind the fielder, the bloke in row 10's got the best chance of catching that.
That was a no ball by Harmison. There's the umpire signal, no ball. This has been a vital partnership for Australia. He's worked that into the gap. He looked as if he was home to me. Ponting, sending him back. Brilliant catch.
Oh, great catch. That old saying, catches win matches, and it could turn true here.
Plunkett gets his first wicket.
There'll be bruises to show after this encounter, plenty of them. Oh, such a disappointment for him. He was in and set. He should have gone on.
This was the end of the innings for Martin.
Here's Michael Hussey. Well, the trouble with bowling there is that it's his favourite area, and he'll hammer you every time.
Ouch, that must have hurt. Giles is switching to round the wicket. He'll be trying to bowl into the rough. That's a good call from Ponting.
He picked up some wickets with spin in the first innings, but in truth it was the flight and the variation that confused the batsman.
Giles is going to try over the wicket. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. Hit straight to a fielder.
Well, he smashed that for four, and what a big smile on his face.
We can have a look at that again. Hit straight to a fielder. He's got it into the gap. Ooh, that looked quite nasty.
Miles, he's in it, Miles!
Should be some runs here. I think he was easily back in the crease there. That was a no ball by Plunkett. That wasn't a very good delivery.
Nice start, that'll settle him down.
Hit straight to it. That really is a suicidal run out.
They can't afford that kind of thing, throwing wickets away like that. Oh, what a shame. He looked in such good form. You sort of felt he was building on a good start. At the end of the first session, the players and the umpires make their way from the field for the lunch break. We'll see you back here in a short while.
Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff.
Welcome back. The players and the umpires have made their way to the middle and are ready for the afternoon session of play. Also ready in the commentary box is Richie Bennett. On strike is Michael Clark.
Tried the arm ball there. Plunkett was going to try over the wicket. fielder's appeal, but he was quite comfortably home. Batsmen changed their mind. Hit straight to a fielder. Hit straight to a fielder. Hussey is now on strike. Hit straight to a fielder. Hussey facing. That's a big appeal. Hit straight to a fielder. That's excellent running between the wickets.
That's good running, more good running by this pair. It puts the fielders under such pressure.
Just one run.
Beautifully played. You couldn't imagine anything better.
Hit straight to a fielder. Clark facing. He'll be trying to pitch the ball into the rough. He'll be aiming for that rough patch. Hussey facing. Hit straight to a fielder.
There's a decent amount of spin out there now. There's plenty of time left, so I guess the message is don't take any risks.
Just one run. Fielded by the man out long on. The batsmen were quick between the wickets. Clark waiting at the striker's end. Clark facing.
Excellent shot, excellent. Such an exciting player to watch.
Let's see the action replay of that. Giles is going to try over the wicket. Oh, well taken.
Well, that's a lazy shot. What a waste.
Giles gets his first wicket.
Now that is a shame, a frustration for all of us. It was a joy to watch that brief innings, but I have a suspicion the dressing room will not be pleased with its end.
It's straight to a fielder. I'm not sure if he'll be able to continue. He looks to be in some pain. Played into the gap. There's just one there. Hopeful shout, and the batsman was easily in. There should be some runs here. Fielded by the man out long on. He looked as if he was home to meet. Excellent running from the two batsmen. That was good running by the batsman.
Oh, good running, very good running. And it does add precious runs to the total. It'll make such a difference when it gets down to the wire.
That really was excellent timing.
Oh, great stroke. My goodness, this guy can play. What a pleasure to watch him, too. It's such a key thing to place the ball well, and also, I guess, not to try to hit it too hard.
It's straight to a fielder. Plunkett continues. Superb shot. Gilchrist moves into double figures with those runs.
Yes, now that's a good example of how the best teams around put particular importance on their running between the wickets. It squeezes every last run out of an innings and is so important when the thing gets down to the wire.
Just one run. Steered expertly into the gap.
Good stroke, but I don't think that's the place to bowl to him. Cracking stroke. The secret was that he got his feet into position early and had plenty of time to play it.
It's high in the air. Marvellous effort. Fantastic work from Vaughan.
That went miles up. Miles up.
That's the third wicket now for Harmison.
Well, he didn't have any problems when he was out there. It must be such a frustration to have got out now.
This was how the wicket fell.
Shane Warne is facing.
And the end of the over. That was a no ball by Plunkett. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Clark facing. There's the signal, he's safe.
Cracking stroke. He's in good touch.
Fielded by the man at long on.
The lower order must offer greater resistance than that we saw first time round.
He's worked that into the gap. think he was easily back in the crease there. That's excellent running between the wickets. Ooh, that looked quite nasty. That's found the gap in the field.
He loves it there. That's a great stroke. 4 more.
Pushed into the gap. Clark waiting at the striker's end. Stroke through the covers. That's 2 more runs on the board. That was a very anxious moment for the batsman there. That's the end of the 30th over. It's straight to a fielder. It's straight to a fielder. He's not a good judge of a run, is he? They've turned that into 2. That's good running. It's straight to a fielder. Got him. Yes, he's out. Lovely catch. He's got a great pair of hands.
He got into a great position to take that catch.
Giles gets his 2nd wicket.
Now that is a shame. A frustration for all of us. It was a joy to watch that brief innings, but I have a suspicion the dressing room will not be pleased with its end.
This was how the innings ended.
And out in the middle is Brett Lee.
Plunkett is going to try over the wicket. No need for him to play at those. That's been given as a wide. Warne facing. Warren facing. He's got it into the gap. He looked as if he was home to meet. Warren sending him back. It's straight to a fielder. A terrible fielding. These will be overthrows and the end of the over. Giles is coming around the wicket. Oh, that could be a very painful blow. Giles continues. It's straight to a fielder. That takes him into double figures. It's just one there. Flicked off his legs. Oh, that must have been close. Hit straight to a fielder. Well, he'll be aiming for that rough stuff. Confident appeal. We can have a... Outstanding catch.
Now, he made that catch look easy, but it was far from.
That's the third wicket now for Giles. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. The next batsman is Clark. Tried the arm ball there. Hit straight to a fielder. In the air and gone.
Very safely done. He's got soft hands, his eyes were level, crucially held onto as well.
Plunkett gets his second wicket.
There'll be bruises to show after this encounter, plenty of them.
That's McGrath is the new batsman. There's just one there. It's edged and out. There's a big deflection, no doubt about it.
So much for the opening batsmen to do as they make their way to the middle. It's a formidable new ball attack against them. Up in the commentary box is Richie Bennett.
McGrath is switching to round the wicket. McGrath is going to try over the wicket. McGrath is going to try over the wicket. It's straight to a fielder. McGrath is coming around the wicket. Strauss waiting at the striker's end. If he runs here, just one run. Strauss waiting at the striker's end. No shot played to that one. Wide ball signalled by the umpire. Lee is switching to round the wicket. Ouch, that must have hurt. Flicks the ball down to fine leg. Lee is coming around the wicket. That was a no ball by Lee. Play it away with comfort. There's the umpire signal, no ball.
The tea break is just around the corner. It's about 3 o'clock here.
McGrath is going to try over the wicket. McGrath is going to try over the wicket. That was a no ball by McGrath. There's the umpire signal, no ball. Trescothick waiting at the striker's end. He's worked that into the gap. Trescothick facing. He's got it into the gap. Lee is switching to round the wicket. No shot played to that one. That's been given as a wide. Lee is coming around the wicket. McGrath is coming around the wicket. McGrath is going to try over the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder. McGrath is switching to round the wicket. McGrath is going to try over the wicket. McGrath is coming around the wicket. That's the end of the 5th over. Lee is going to try over the wicket. 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 Very good over. Only one off it in the end. McGrath is coming around the wicket. McGrath is switching to round the wicket. McGrath is coming around the wicket. Just shoulders arms to that one. That's been given as a wide. McGrath is switching to round the wicket. Stopped in the covers. McGrath is coming around the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder. Lee is switching to round the wicket. Lee is going to try over the wicket. Steered expertly into the gap. It's just one there. There should be some runs here. Lee is coming around the wicket. That's found the gap in the field. Just one run. Lee is going to try over the wicket. Hit straight to a fielder.
The players and the umpires make their way from the field. It's tea time here in the afternoon session of play. Do join us again in a few moments. I'm Mark Nicholas and Richie Benaud will be with you. There's nothing to choose between the teams.
McGrath is coming around the wicket. Oh, that could be a very painful blow. McGrath is switching to round the wicket. It's just one. Clark is coming around the wicket. Umpires signalling that as leg byes.
This is Kevin Peterson.
Clark is coming around the wicket. Clark is switching to round the wicket. Clark is switching to round the wicket. it straight to a fielder. That was a real textbook shot.
Now, for all you youngsters out there, that is a perfect example of how to play. It's Freddie Flintoff on strike. Oh, that's a fabulous effort here in the first test. They've got themselves underway with an excellent victory. What a way to get going it was too, with just about everybody on song. The key thing is that it'll bring confidence so they can head into the second test match really believing in themselves.